playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Under fire. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
On the direct snap, it's Tyson. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. He's got it on the run, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona! Scanning the field, it's Levitt. Got a man, it's Tyson. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down.
Get set.
To the air on 1st down. Here's the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Sun Devils can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, they're after him! Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Grab near the sticks. It's McClain. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
The quarterback's lucky on that play because when you miss slant throws behind, if the defense is in zone coverage, there might be a defender standing right there willing to take that ball and return it for a touchdown.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. Looking to throw for it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. With jet sweep pass. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Bringing the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Here's the pressure. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They'll try to convert on 4th and long after giving up that big sack. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab plenty for the first down. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is good.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The hand to the running back. There he goes. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37. The Sun Devils are marching down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man, it's Brown. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. And the Wildcat has turned to disaster. A big loss as the defense was all over it. Hit a speed bump on that last play. Now work to do on 2nd and 15. Wants to throw. It's Levitt. Got it in the middle. It's Udo. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. We've got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 4th down, trying to find his man. The incomplete pass. It's a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs...
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Brown has it. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Sack way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Pressure coming, and he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Throws for the tight end. It's a connection. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Mississippi State going up tempo.
This offense is in no hurry, right? Control the clock is priority number 1. I'm going to run the football. I've got the lead. I already got great field position, but I'm not interested in scoring right away. I got to make sure I watch that play clock tick down, maximize those seconds, and keep being physical with the run game.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Croman Hope. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, the next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. Just a little... They're a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, they get him on the zone blitz. Defense did a good job disguising that. This quarterback's going to have to dial in a little bit better as this game goes on, Pollock, and make sure he understands exactly what the defense is doing.
100%. Listen, the more you can do, whether it's zone blitz or simulated pressures, whatever, to give the quarterback different looks. A nice job. Looks like a nice comfy zone. I'm going to have time. No. Linebacker comes flying through the hole, gets to the quarterback, and gets the big sack.
Back to throw, it's Levitt. Rushes on him. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Now on first down from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Makes the catch. It's Brown. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Sun Devils are in the hurry-up. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Down to the 18-yard line. It's first and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's Levitt. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion, now setting up third down. You've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires deep toward the end zone. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Florida State took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2013 Seminoles team led by Jameis Winston, Devontae Freeman, and Kelvin Benjamin would just steamroll teams. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Dropping back, it's Tollefson. Here's the hit. And the pressure. Get there, the sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Time is not on their side. Down 6 late. Fourth down looming. They'll have to get this to stay in it. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's a seam wide open. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And I don't know how the offense was able to come up with that one, guys, but fourth and long, and they find a way. Everybody on defense had their eyes on the quarterback, but he was still able to just give his guy a chance, put it near his body.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. And the Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. The sure hands, it's Brown. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how about the clock management by this team? Taking all of the clock, scoring late now. All you got to do is finish it. The easy part. Bring out the kicker, knock that PAT through the uprights.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes with the return. And the returner will be knocked down. This drive will open from the 15. To the air. It's Croman Hope. Extending the play. Open space at the 25. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not...
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Bears will put toe to leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Arizona State's offense will go to work first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was singing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Looking downfield, it's Levin. Oh, they're after him. Going to try to get it himself. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. So Baylor's offense will take the field for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, where basically he just ran. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Udo. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Brown. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Levin. Pulls it in, it's Brown. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. He's loose. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Sun Devils want to pick up the tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Now they'll run it on the toss. Turning it on. Got the first down and still on his feet. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. No Cam Scatterboo this season. Guys, he was the definition of all-purpose workhorse back a year ago. He put Arizona State in the national spotlight. David, how do you replace a guy who was not only so productive, but was really the heart and soul of the team's identity?
Well, you know what's nice, Reese? It's nice to have a quarterback that's a superstar, a budding superstar. Sam Levitt is that guy. Can run it, can throw it, showed so much moxie last year. The offense might look a little bit different, but it's nice to have a trigger man like that.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making checks. To throw, it's Levitt. Dances away to buy time. He's in open space downfield. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
We talk a lot about this at quarterback, right? Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. He wanted to throw that downfield. He just felt the pressure, and he knew he had to get out of danger. He was able to do that, use his speed, go get north up the field for a first down. Well done.
They've been running it, but now the pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Grabbed in the middle. It's McClain. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline. To the air on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. Pulls it in down the middle. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Now improvising. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example.
Going up top. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Arizona State. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Levitt. With the catch, it's Moss. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Moss. And And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that...
Turning on the Jets. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Sun Devils want to move quickly.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the...
Throws toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. First down here for the offense. From the gun. Here comes the heat. He's going to run it. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Levin. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a good game. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. From the gun on 3rd down. Pressure coming. He's sacked, and this defense comes up with a play to push them back. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. Nestled just inside that right. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Rushes on him. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Showing the arm strength to the left. Picked off. Got room on the return. Returns it down to the 47-yard line, and his defense thrives on taking the football away.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put...
Oh, he's got some space.